I hesitate to. I always want to say female fronted, but I know some people get mad at that term now. I am kind of curious, like what you all feel about that terminology being used towards music.
Well, I don't get mad about it because for some people it's so important if there is a female or
Yeah,
not singing, but when you listen to it, you might not hear which one it is. So I think it's not a genre in the sense
yeah, I
what
agree.
to us, but if someone is looking for it, it's not a problem for me if people
I
are using it.
Yeah, I think like yeah, I don't get when people are getting like super angry if someone uses that term. But yeah, I don't think it's like a genre. But you could use
Yeah,
it as an adjective, like you can say death metal, but then you could say brutal death
right.
metal or melodic death metal. But what if you say female fronted death metal? Then at least you know something that probably gives you more ideas about what it could sound like. If
Yeah,
if there's clean vocals, you will know that it's it's gonna sound a little different. I
yeah.
mean, if there was fronted power metal, or then I don't see why you couldn't use that term because it kind of gives you a better idea how it could sound like.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I understand the problem to putting under female fronted metal every band where is a female singer. That's not
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
right.
Because
Yeah,
there's such diversity in what that could sound like if it's just female fronted metal band. Because there's symphonic metal, there's like more classical metal, there's death metal. I mean, it all sounds different. But I agree with what you're saying though. Like I find it. I agree, it's not a genre. In fact, I'm kind of weirded out by that argument when people like. I've seen a slew of articles and interviews lately where like people are getting mad and they're like, it's not a genre, and I'm like, who thinks it's a genre? I have yet to meet a single person who actually thinks of it as a genre. Like I see it as like a descriptor or a tag, and kind of like you're saying, there's a whole group of people, and I've met like multiple like big Facebook groups and stuff dedicated to like they seek this stuff out, and so that tag just helps them find it. And I
yeah,
know when I get an email, because I get so many bands on a daily basis and they all start to sound the same, but when I see female fronted grindcore band or female fronted brutal death metal band or something, I'm instantly like more intrigued at that point and I'm more likely to click it. So I see it as a net positive, but I could also understand how if somebody's using it in like a condescending, like, oh, it's a girl metal band kind of way, that would be upsetting. But I don't know any of those people, so it's just weird to even think about it that way.
All